Hello everyone. Dear friends, today I am going to tell you about demonetization, note bandi. It is a very important topic which is often asked in an interview. That's why I have decided to tell you something about it. So, dear friends, demonetization was an urgent need to be done because there was a lot of black money and even the fake currency was also introduced, and that was only the reason why Modi ji, our newly elected prime minister, ordered to discontinue the notes of 500 and 1000. Dear friends, it was a surgical strike on the black money that was done because the people did not disclose their black money, and they used the black money in doing the business, and this money was not in the knowledge of the government. They did not pay any tax. It was one of the biggest efforts which was made by Modi ji to put restriction on the introduction of the 500 and 1000 notes. Although there were so many problems faced by the public, there was a big crowd in front of the banks, financial institutions. The people were unable to get their money back. They were unable to withdraw the money from the bank. And there are so many people, those who took their last breath, is standing in the queue in the wait of their number to come to withdraw money. Dear friends, it was a very problematic situation that time. There were so many people, those who had the urgent need of money. Some of them had the requirement of money for the marriage of their daughters, to purchase plots, and they were hopeless because they were unable to get the required money from the bank. There were so many politicians in opposition, those who raised, those who shouted slogans against the ruling party. In fact, the people were suffering lots of problem that time. Dear friends, but the VIPs had no problem. Dear friends, the VIPs were closely associated. They were attached to the bank managers, and bank managers earned a lot of money. during this surgical strike of demonetization on the introduction of 500 and 1000 notes. Dear friends, there was a lot of terror funding. A lot of money was funded to the terrorists to continue their terrorist groups, to extremists. They were financed and hired to create violence in the country. So, when it became very necessary to demonetize the big notes worth 500 and 1000, they were continued, they were stopped. Because it was the need of that time. Had it not been done, the black money would not have come to an end. Amidst so many problems, helplessness, hopelessness, difficulties, panic, yet India supported the government. Although they were suffering a lot of problem, many of their dear ones died. They left their lives standing in the queue. Yet they suffered these problems. There were tears in the eyes of the people. The condition was so bad. There were so many ATM machines which defunctioned due to insufficient funds. There was no money. New currency was under process. And this was the reason why we all suffered a lot of problems. So, dear friends, demonetization caused inconvenience and pained us a lot. Public suffered these tears in their eyes, but it was in the interest of the nation. So, public had patience and waited up to the normalization. During that time, when the currency was banned, we get to see there were so many persons, those who were unable to bring their money before the government. Bundles of rupees was flowed away, was thrown in the canals, rivers, and the money was burnt or money was set on fire. This money was not given to the poor. The richest or the financially strong people burnt or the set undeclared money on fire. There were so many notes or the currency of 500 or 1000 were found near the banks of the canals. The floating currency was seen. There were so many village boys, those who collected the currency and told their parents, this is how we all came to know. Even media also printed this news as a headline of their newspapers. So, dear friends, I do not want to lengthen this video. I also suffered, but I had a smile because it was the matter of the nation. Our nation was going under dangerous situations, and the step taken by Modi was absolutely right that time. Since then, we are getting to know really the benefits of the demonetization. The funding or terror funding was stopped, and we are watching then most of those who funded, they have become unviolent. So with this, I am coming on the conclusion that the demonetization was good amidst so many inconveniences, problems, panics, even the casualties that took place during the time of withdrawal of the money. On the whole, we suffered, our country suffered a great problems. Now, once again, the situation is normalized. Now there is no problem of transaction. Money can be taken, can be withdrawal on money can be withdrawn and deposited. Now there is no problem. So that's all, dear friends. How did you like this video about demonetization? It is a very important interview topic which I thought it necessary to upload for your awareness, to create your awareness about that time, about the problems that we suffered. That's all, dear friends. Now, all this was done to eradicate poverty. All this was done to eradicate the black money, not the poverty. Right? So the big businessman shocked. That's all, dear friends. Now I'm coming to an end. All the best, everybody. Good luck.